Double like double up. Yeah. Double like double up. The money I call up. Double like double up. The money I call up. Two turns of four turns of 8. Sleep and get paid. Rich when I wake. I bet the bank. I set the pace. Guess what I make? That's what I make. Counting pockets, that's a trending topic. You got this and you got that, but got no spending options. I keep quiet, but still get it rocking. I keep quiet with it in my pocket. I keep quiet, moving stuff for silent. Double like double up. The money I call up. Double like double up. The money I call up. I swear God been blessing me. You think you been testing me? Throw me lemons, watch lemon squeeze. Pieces been my recipe. You buy watch and bust them down. Mine is my investment piece. Heard your mixes drowning out. You need to call Trevor, please. I don't fold, I don't fear. Pearly whites, no veneers. Keep it clean, check it's clear. Water clear, P is clear. See the light, you go dear. See the light, I go near. Let me shine, watch me shine. I'ma shine, vision clear. Double like double up. The money I call up. Double like double up. The money I call up. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash is digital. The dash is digital. Go. Digital. Digital. The cash is digital. The dash is digital. Run it up. Digital. Stepping like Marty McFly. Stepping, I feel like the guy. I got them looking like why. I never doubted me why. I never doubted my guys. You know you in it for win. I stand on 10, you on 10. I don't have friends of a friend. Only the fan of the kin. Only my wife and my kids. That's all I needed to win. Now I only trust my true friends. Had to cut off my loose ends. You know I win if you win. You know you win if I win. I swipe that cash, don't fold. I swipe my bank on gold. Don't think that I've been dumb. I spend like I've been broke. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash is digital. The dash is digital. Go. Digital. Digital. The cash is digital. The dash is digital. Run it up. Digital. Living my truth, no tricks. I'm trying to feed my kids. I'm trying to keep my way. I'm trying to live my life while we get rich. Mind my biz. Money gon' come, some go. Man, if you know, you know. I've been through highs and lows. Here for the ride, I go. Slide and roll. Up and down, but I get up. The numbers crunching, no sit-ups. I grew up and got dripped up. Purple label, my get up. That's 101, not a run and done. Month to month, and there's more to come. I told Cushy, let's run it up. Now it's millions on millions. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash is digital. The dash is digital. Go. Digital. The cash is digital. The dash is digital. Run it up. Digital. Gotta get the cake. Okay, this ain't what you used to. Always with the new. This ain't what you used to. I do me, do you. I do me, do you. This ain't what you used to.
Is hang on? Oh, okay, good. Welcome, everybody. Late Night Crypto Charts with Road Dawg. My name's Bobby J. Rumblemaker. People have been calling me Sean lately. I don't know why. My wife and kids been calling me Sean lately. I don't know why. Road Dawg been calling me Sean a lot lately, too, yelling at me. Anyway, what I came here to tell you is that tonight, I'm sorry, Road Dawg's not going to be able to make the show. I do have somebody fill in for him. I do. But right now, all thoughts and all prayers need to be Road Dawg. He just got out of rectal surgery back here. And, hopefully he'll all right. I had everything. I thought I had everything set up for you to show you what's going on, x-rays and all that. I've got some pictures. Let me see if I can pull them up here real quick for you. It was terrible what happened. I just want to, it's horrible. But thank you guys for showing up. And we will start charting and everything. We've not left you behind, but it's just Road Dawg. He had a light bulb up his rectum. He said it sounded like a good idea at the time to shed light where the sun don't shine. I guess you gotta give him one for going to the team there, taking one for the team. But man, I don't know. I think he's going to pull out of it. He's right over here behind me. If you can see him, just kind of laying there, just not doing much. But thank you for hanging on. I got pictures of the doctors with the x-rays. I'm just having problems showing them. I'm just all torn apart right now, torn apart. But I will let it go. I'll see if I can find it. We'll talk about that later. Right now is what's important. Let me get back to the studio, finish setting it up. We're going to put you back on the intro. And I already hear the Escalade coming to pick me up, take me back to the studio. Hope that didn't tip you off, but we will have somebody. We got excellent, one of the most professional traders in this market today is going to be here to fill in for Road Dawg. We'll be right back to it. Thank you for hanging out. We'll be right back, okay?
Double A, double up. Yeah. Double A, double up. The money I color. Double A, double up. The money I color. Turns of four turns of 8. Sleep and get paid. Rich when I wake. I bet the bank. I set the pace. Guess what I make? That's what I make. Counting pockets, that's a trending topic. You got this and you got that, but got no spending options. I keep quiet, but still get it rocking. I keep quiet with it in my pocket. I keep quiet, moving stuff is silent. Double A, double up. The money I color. Color. Double A, double up. The money I color. I swear God been blessing me. You think you been testing me? Don't mean lemons, watch lemon squeeze. Pieces been my recipe. You buy watch and bust them down. Mine is my investment piece. Heard your mix is drowning out. You need to call Trevor, please. I don't fold, I don't fear. Pearly whites, no veneers. Keep it clean, check it's clear. Water clear, P is clear. See the light, you go dear. See the light, I go near. Let me shine, watch me shine. I'ma shine, vision clear. Double A, double up. The money I color. Double A, double up. The money I color. looking like why? I never doubted me, why? I never doubted my guys. You know you in it for win. I stand on 10, you on 10. I don't have friends of a friend, only the fan of the kin. Only my wife and my kids, that's all I needed to win. Now I only trust my true friends. Had to cut off my loose ends. You know I win if you win. You know you win if I win. I swipe that cash, don't fold. I swipe my bank on gold. Don't think that I've been dumb. I spend like I've been broke. None of my cash can fold. None of my calls are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold. None of my calls are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash is digital. Digital, digital. The dash is digital. Go, go, go. Digital, digital. Digital, digital. The cash is digital. Digital. The dash is digital. Run it up. Digital, digital. Digital, digital. Living my truth, no tricks. I'm just trying to feed my kids. I'm just trying to keep my way. I'm just trying to live my life while we get rich. Mind my business. Money gon' come, some go. Man, if you know, you know. I've been through highs and lows. Here for the ride, I go. Slide and roll. Up and down, but I get up. The numbers crunching, no sit-ups. I grew up and got dripped up. Purple label, my get up. That's one.
For those of you who have been I'm so thank you very much.
Welcome everybody to the Crypto Grifter Show. I'm Randy Dandy. I'm the Crypto Grifter filling in for this Road Dawg dude. What the? I don't remember the anal about this, but hey. Oh no. Let me take a minute here just to get situated. Oh, what's it on the screen? A dog? Girl, man, come on. You know we got to put up our ads on here because this is what we are. We're an infomercial for ads. We come on here, we talk about what I'm selling to you, where you can buy it. Well, I talked about crypto, and that's what we do here. Yeah, baby. Where's all my ads at? Right here. 10 of all of them. Put them all up there. I don't care. Blow it all up. I don't care. Can you see the charts? It doesn't matter. Welcome, everybody. We're going to take a look at the charts. We're going to make millionaires tonight looking at what is going on in this market. We got Bitcoin here on the 1 minute chart. We're at $71,498. Now, if you've been my trading group, you would be in the money. Who is here? Are you in the money? Because I got nothing but winners in my group. And if you want to be a winner in this market, you want to join my group, baby. It's right over here. Do we not have it up? Do we not have it up? Oh, my Lord. Can't believe it. They don't have the Grifters trading group thing, huh? That is the most important thing here. Now I looked at my bookmark earlier, said we're going to 73. So here's what we got here. A lot of orders up there at 73,000. 78,000, I think. 78,000. Yeah. We just take this measure move right on up here. Right on up here to the bookmark level. Right there. Measure move. Work every time. I'm going to go ahead. This looks like a juicy time. Look like the man on this show here going to enter in a live trade. Hey. Well, that's what we do around here, right? We make the money. Make that cheddar. Fanny Fat Bottom says, I think it's getting ready to break out. Fanny Fat Bottom, she's not supposed to ever say, think, believe, or feel on this show. I will boot you out in a heartbeat. Ooh, I'll stretch out from being in that escalator on that ride over here. Ooh, give me a second here just to gather myself. I think it's time to go in. I'm going to go ahead and jump in on this. Prove what a big dog I am. Because, hey, I know this is the dog's channel, but hey, you can't hang with the big dogs. You got to get off the porch, baby. Let the grifter show you how to do it with the Randy Dandy Cup and Handy format right here on this. We need to zoom in, get all the inside here. If you're new to crypto and you're wanting to learn how to make it in this market, well, you came to the right place at the right time. You talking a little southern there. Well, I can show you how to GG in on this 1 minute chart. Even before it gets to the breakout. I'm Randy Dandy.
pro trader. 15 years. I have traded the New York Stock Exchange. I've traded Toronto Stock Exchange, gold and silver for all my 17 years. And now I am a happy crypto multi-millionaire. Made that in the bear market. You watched me? How many here seen me go in on Caspa? See me make that trade? Took $3,000 up to $14,000. 1 year later, I'm a $2 million camp. And all you guys asking how you do it. Well, you got to join my trading group to find out the real secret. You want to be a winner in this game? Stop being a loser. Being a loser, you're saying, I don't want to join your trading group. I don't want to take a chance. But I'm telling you, you got to step out of that seat of faith. Are you doing the right things in your life? Did you wake up this morning? Did you say, thank you that I have toenails? Did you? If you're a grifter, you did. Did you drink your banana water? Did you drink your banana water? If you're not working every day to be exactly like me, then you're not going to make it in this market. I'm just got to give you, did you work out this morning? I did. Mwah. Mwah. Oh, you see me come on here and do this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest crypto show on the market. Why is it the best? Because I'm telling you it's the best. And I'll tell you that for this whole dang hour. Why I just share to you everything possible under the sign. You got a Tangem wallet, you need a Tangem wallet. You need to go use that discount word, DAWG. It should be grifter, but it's got dog. So I'll just go ahead and throw that out there right now. But whatever. Dude needs to learn how to promote stuff. You don't have an idea how to do this right. Making $1 million in crypto, you gotta watch the crypto grifter, baby. Don't pay attention to these other guys. They ain't gonna tell you what. No, I'm the only one gonna give you the information. Everybody else is full of crap. They're young bucks that have been out here, learned how to trade watching YouTube or something. 3 years ago, out here, now they're out throwing videos. Think they're all experts. It's a shame. See, what you get when you hang out with me, you get my brain. You get access to this brain. I got a very unique brain. I was born with a very unique brain. So I'm special. I'm not like everybody else. I was able to pick myself up from my shoestrings, bring myself to the upside. Yeah, nobody's out there. But this is the time of the show where I just kind of lollygag around here like I'm trying to get into a trade. And I'm going to keep talking about my trading group. Hope you guys don't mind too much. We're going to do this little trade setup. Woo! This thing's got to be a 3-to-1 for me to want to take it. We got this trade setup. Hey, looky there. Ooh. Stop loss right down here, man. Give me a nice 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio right there. Stop loss down here. $68,000. Take profit $78,000. Let me jump on this. I'm going to go down to the 10-second chart so I can nail this entry here. That's how we do it here. Teach you the right habits to have, especially if you're just now watching, you trying to get in. I'm just saying you got to put hours and hours into these charts. Or you can join my trading group. And you got to join my trading group. You got to do some work now. Now, a lot of people say you just make money if you just join the trading group. That's just what a lot of people say. And right there's one right there in the comments. Was it Frankie James? Frankie James 1621. I made $300 after I joined the Griffers Trader Group. Say the right one now. Don't get it twisted. It's got to be the Grifters Trading Group. Made $300, man. You doing the right thing. If you're here, you were doing the right thing today. I know you expect me to talk about Bitcoin, what it's doing here, but we're just hanging on the 10-second chart, watching on the 10-second chart. I'm just fumbling around, seeing what's going to happen, looking at Bookmap until I decide what I'm going to do here, because can't lose this trade on live TV. Oh, you guys are trying to rush me. Look at altcoins. Look at the altcoins. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. Sorry, guys. I tried to do this. It's supposed to be funny, but I stopped feeling it. I just goes in. We'll be back.
Double up. Yeah. Double up. The money I cull up. Double up. The money I cull up. Turns of four turns of 8. Sleep and get paid. Rich when I wake. I bet the bank. I set the pace. Guess what I make? That's what I make. Counting pockets, that's a trending topic. You got this and you got that, but got no spending options. I keep quiet, but still get it rocking.
For those that have been hitting that like button, I seriously thank you very much.
I couldn't do it. I lost my motivation to be in that character. I'm sorry. It's just, I can actually do the accent, but I got started off on the wrong one. It started going some other direction there, and it got me out of character. Thought we'd start out with just a little bit of fun here, poke a little fun at the market, but not too serious. Hey, thank you guys for hanging out and putting up with my silliness. Some of you dropped out, some of you dropped back in. I just like to mix it up a little bit, man. I'm a little bit different. I'm a little bit country, I'm a little bit Rocky Horror. But what I do like to do is just talk about crypto so much and try to get some pointers and what I do know to help people avoid making those same mistakes. And I just feel led, and I have for the last 2 years since I started this channel, just to put this information out here for free. Because there's bad times coming. It's in the good book. It's coming. Everything's starting to come together. This is our chance to get ready to avoid all the bad crap that's going to be coming over the next, I don't know, 7 years maybe? Who knows? Up at the top of my screen, you say a little, this is Road Dawg 11. And God said, let there be Bitcoin, and it was good. And that's what I stand by. So if you are struggling to make it in this market, and if you work a 9 to 5 or even worse, some swing shift, some kind of crazy shift, if you're stuck, but this is your last little hope to make it and you're trying to do it and you don't know which way to start, well, then that's why I'm here, and you're who I'm hoping to attract to my channel. At $500, if you're living paycheck to paycheck and you want this to be your way out, you're in the market at the right time. If you do the right things, you can do it. And starting out, watching some of these gurus and some of the things that they're teaching, they prey upon the new people that don't know any better. And I'm just here to, I don't know. Whoever resonates will find me and we'll do all this stuff together. Kind of cool. Anyway, checking out Bitcoin. We're doing good. We're breaking out of a zone here, finding some support. This is good for altcoins. Mainly, that's what we're talking about tonight, right? Anyway, that's what we do mostly here. Because Bitcoin is so expensive, we use altcoins to make more Bitcoin. That's what I do. Some people like to make more dollars, but I think that's stupid. Hey, Haven had a good question at the beginning of the stream. Let's go ahead and address that. Because I think he's bringing up an issue. Because when you do make some money in this market, things change, okay? If you haven't made the money yet, you haven't realized that. But when you do make the money, things start changing. Some things get a little bit more difficult, and you got to start thinking about things a little bit differently. Hey, I think it's starting to get at that point. Congratulations to you, Haven. Let me see if I can bring up the chat here. But one of the first questions that was asked tonight, if you're earning so much, your bank won't allow you to send any more money. Is it fine to park it in Bitcoin? Haven, I think that is the most solid advice that I'm not an advisor, but that's what I'm doing. Yes, sir. And it will be tricky if you're trying to onboard. Now, I'm not trying to offboard everything. I will probably leave a majority of everything that I have, either in the form of Bitcoin or stablecoin, through the bear market, and wash, rinse, repeat this whole thing. Waiting for the key times to know when to jump back in, and shorting on the way down. So I'm already starting to make plans on the exit, as well as everyone, the rest of you should too, because that's important. If you don't have a plan, you're just going to be there with a deer in the headlights. Is it going up or going down? I don't know. I have no exit strategy. But yeah, that's excellent. And it will be hard because of the Operation Choke Point 2.0 that's going on. Getting your money into your bank accounts. Now, there are some ways to get a little bit, but if you got a big amount and you're trying to take it all over there, that's going to be some challenges. And I would recommend that you find a good accountant and probably more like a tax attorney that can kind of help you set up ways to navigate this new wealth so that you can structure it right. And I mean, I haven't yet got there, but I'm at the point where I've got to start taking these things into consideration, because you want to pull it out and do it in the right way that will keep you from having to pay the biggest tax liabilities. And if you just kind of whimsically do it, you can screw that up. Not a bad way, but you can, end up paying a lot more than you actually need to. It's a lot in the room next to you. All right. So if you put any request out, I will probably have missed them. So if you would like to do it, I recommend just go ahead and put those out again now. We'll let this be mostly a request night. So from where I put this out in the chat, if you'll start putting your requests there, I can make sure that I can at least cover them. I'll scroll back through and see if there's something. I see Floki Toshi's up there, and let's go ahead. I see that one. Floki Safe Moon. How's Floki Safe Moon doing right now? Floki Safe Moon is a meme coin we've covered on our channel for a while, actually, over on Binance Smart Chain. And let's see how we're doing here. Man, we've been following it since it first came out. Floki Toshi showed up here, and it had a nice parabolic move. And that's what things do in a bear market. Came all the way down and then came all the way back up. So a nice one from a trader aspect to play from these bottoms up to the tops. I think last time we looked at it, she was down here. She's popped back up to these levels that we were at our targets at, so like 150% gain. Now she's dropped all the way back down to a nice area where it may be a good time to look at looking into the Floki Safe Moon. Let's see what we can figure out here. Got a Any day could have been dead. High school price on my head. Paranoid line in my bed. Pray to God they don't temperature cherry. I was lost. Yeah, okay, so we got a trend line here. 6 months was a dope fiend. Okay, let me show you what I do like about this. We do have a major trend line. It's coming back down to it. It looks like we already bounced off of it on a daily chart. Let's come down to the smaller time frame and check it out just to see. Okay, so we bounced once and twice. Even a smaller time frame, that's probably a double bottom scenario. It looks a little shaky here because of the volume. I think this one's... I see a trade setup here, actually. I would on any asset that would be touching the bottom of a major trend line that I've got. That could be definitely part of a bigger pattern too. So the area that we're at right now, was it decimal 9 zeros, 1491, I think is excellent. We're at 1658 right now, so we're just a little bit above it where we bounced off this area. In my personal opinion, that's a bounce, meaning that it's going to go back up to these areas where we've retested. And see if we can find that tool that I need price range right here. So if you're to play this, I mean, that could be a nice little 137% gains there. I think I took a nibble when we were back up here, so I can actually start to build a little position in that. Now I can add to that. It's under because we dropped under, but that gives me a perfect spot now to actually put a few orders out there. So Floki Safe Moon, I like that one. Actually, let's put you on the daily, and I'll actually share this one with our... Let's get the little fancy trade setup thing here. Where are we, man? Brother, you just had it, man. Learn how to use this stuff. So you'll never be a professional. But I wear a suit. My definition of a professional trader is the same thing that ChatGPT will tell you. As somebody who makes their living trading, I'm pretty stuck with that. I think your IRS returns will show if you do that, or if you make your money from, I don't know, a business venture like a group. Get off it, Road Dawg. 157% gains. Nice little stop loss. You can't really set a stop loss on a swap, but if I were going to set one, I would set a tight one about 10% underneath the trend line here. I like this because it gives you, I like these kinds of setups because it gives you the best risk reward ratio. Because if you break this trend line, you can count this trade as being over. If I see candles starting to open and close below it, I was like, we're coming down. I don't want to get out. Cut it. But we're at just that nice little sweet spot where we're going to bounce off of there before it starts going up. So your probabilities are to make some more money on the upside, which was what, 150%. So yeah, I likes that. So I just got to clarify this a little bit so I can, all I'm trying to do is post this over to we got a free trading group. I mean, definitely not working to death. I'm not throwing out 30 trade setups a day or anything like that. I haven't posted very many, just what I do from the stream. But there are all kinds of resources for you guys out there. If you're looking for information on how this market works, if you're looking for trading information, books, courses, things like that, I've got it available for free over there. I'm going to chart image, copy link. Yes, copy link. So we're going to pull up our Telegram group because I just find Discord too freaking confusing. But so is Telegram until you figure out how to use folders, and then it becomes easy. So I got all my little Road Dawg things over here. There's 2 groups. These others are not active. There's a lounge where all the cool kids hang out, and I also have a bot. What is that? A bot over here that will actually analyze crypto for you, do TA. It's pretty cool. You can jump in this Coin Trends bot, and then over here in the chart room, I got divided up in several different areas, and the vanity wall is where I post, some of my gains and even losses. I was doing a hedge for my hedge, and it got me not once, twice. I think it got me 3 or 4 times actually. Yeah, we got wins and losses over there, and a trade setup area, and that's where I'm going right now to post this little guy for Floki Safe Moon. Floki Safe Moon, we are on what? Daily chart. Should probably copy that address there too. Copy that address. Paste that there. Pancake swap. The only thing about it is when I post them from the live streams, I don't get to put any details there. I normally like to put some ideas and things, and that's the only downside to that. Floki Safe Moon, I like what I'm seeing here for a bounce off of there, coming back to the upside, and eventually it should break to the upside of this, and we got a target up here, possibly. Yeah, check this out. It might not just stop at 156. At some point, you can go up here, and that could be 411% gains out of Floki Safe Moon. So I like it. It's a nice little memes, and memes are hot right now. All right, let's come back to the chat. Let me scroll back up here to where I put my thing out. My thing is gone. Don't loot your things. I see Zeus. Haven gifted a membership. Thank you, Haven. And Wanzamudo got the membership. And just a reminder, I am getting ready to start doing a live membership stream, and we're first going to go over basically A to Z for trading basics. Not going to bore you, but show you what I do. And I need feedback. I really appreciate you guys' feedback, and hopefully maybe I can incorporate that into edit it or whatever, and assemble like a little video classes that we can also put over there or something. I don't know. I figure I would utilize YouTube to build any kind of community like that. And if you guys are supporting me and being members, then by gosh, I'm going to support you. And just tell you what I know, and then you can put it with what you know, learn from everywhere else, and then you like this. The whole secret to this thing, you have a toolbox. You're adding tools that work for you that you learn to master, and it's not hard. You put them together, and you have a toolbox that you can use on these charts, and they help you navigate this. The bit TA is one of the first steps. And then you got to get your emotions under control and your trade management. Once we get those 3 pillars under control, you are an OG. Get a cycle under your belt, and you too can be driving that Escalade. Speaking of Escalades, let's talk about Escalades for 50 minutes right now, shall we? I digress. All right, so I don't know what Zeus is. I've heard of women. I've heard of it. Yes, women. We read about it. All right. So I know we've started this stream off a little weird tonight, but I do have a format for my nightly streams. The memberships, I'm going to start doing most of the teaching and in-depth discussion over there. The nightly streams, I think I'm going to just try to stick to with the light TA and just screening through charts. But going over Coin Alpha is very important, and I've got such a great source for Coin Alpha. I hate to tell everybody about it, but it's only fair to do it because he's awesome. It's Layer GG over on Twitter, man. We're going to check him out for a second. Dang it, Sean, the button's not working. Sorry, Road Dawg.
Stop calling me Sean.
All right. Road Dawg apparently is a boomer. He does not. I set this up before. I swear to you I did.
It's because you're on the wrong chart, dude. Get over with it.
Stop, man. Just make the button work. I just argue with myself all the time. Dude, for real, dude. I swear we're going to get out of this screen. Newsroom. Twitter thing. For the love of God. Okay, never mind. Screw it. Sometimes things work out and sometimes they don't, but I'm not going to sit around and waste it. Thank you for that warm applause. I appreciate that, guys. What's all this crap on my screen anyway? Who took my dancers off? How dare you? Man. Here's one for the ladies. And one for the guys. And a sausage just to make you think about it. Saga has scheduled it to be listed on Binance at 8 UTC on April 9th. Saga announced the launch of phase 1 of its mainnet. 1inch unveiled a crypto debit card in partnership with MasterCard and Banex. I think I got a link over on our Telegram group about that. The article should be over there. I saw that earlier. That was kind of wild. Lots of adoption coming here, guys. Degen and Syndicate are launching Deploy on Degen Week to promote development of the Degen chain, offering 10 million in Degen grants. They intend to grow this layer 2 on a layer 2 on base. I would pay attention to that. I really would. I know a lot of people are also talking about it, and that's what helps the number go up too. It's a nice little, you know, if the elevator is riding to the top, might not hurt to make sure you push that button and jump on before it takes off without you. Little by little. Dimension hinted at an upcoming announcement with a loading post. Athena Labs announced ENA staking in Season 2 campaign. The initial ENA lock cap is set to 200 million. God, please tell me my microphone is on. EOS CEO announced to unveil a new tokenomics by the end of the month. Can we talk about this? We're talking about EOS, a dinosaur project that came out. It's supposed to be like Ethereum, but even better. I remember at the pre-sale, somehow I was like, I think the only pre-sale, or no, I couldn't get in the pre-sale. But I had to buy after it. They were like $14. Of course, I didn't have much to spend. I could barely afford a couple of them. But at that time, what I had to deal with in crypto, man, that hurt seeing that stuff just dump. EOS has not done anything. But let me ask you, wouldn't it have been best to tackle this issue during the bear market rather than wait till everybody gets excited in the bull market to come out and say, now we're going to do something because we don't want to miss out. I'm just very skeptical of that. That's my editorializing. Not very professional as far as being a broadcaster. High Street has hinted that they will announce something exciting in 3 days. It's just a hint. It's going to be really exciting. Really exciting. Just a hint. MakerDAO community has passed a proposal to increase the Spark Metamorphovault DDM debt ceiling to 1 billion DAI. Why, sure, it's always good when you increase a debt ceiling, right? Works for the government. I don't know. Can't really comment on that. Portal will launch Crystal Dash Somo Legends today. Good for you. Pundi X governance proposal 5 has passed. XPOS will be integrated on Solana. Oh my God, for real? That's interesting. That's an old school play that was actually an interesting play. Pundi X, they're moving. They had their own. They were on Ethereum, and then I thought they had their own thing going, and now they're going to go to Solana. That's interesting. Ronan, co-founder, hinted about a buyback, plus a burn or airdrop to stakers. Threshold hinted to announce big news related to TBTC. And Toncoin has started pre-sales for a Web3 smartphone. Really? And announced plans for 2024. Ton. You know, keep your eyes on Ton. I know everybody's talking about him now. I toot my horn and say I talked about him 2 years ago. It was in October 2022. I remember because it was Halloween time and I was Bela Lugosi, baby. I was the vampire. Toncoin. And nobody cared. But seriously, they tried to launch a coin way back in the day. SEC shot them down. And they had they're worth watching, for real. Even though price is at $5, and I was just dude, it's like $1.70, $1.60. It's going to do something. You just gotta. Anyway, alt season 2024. Zones of interest. All right, guys, let's get on back into the charts here. Thanks for hanging out with me while we go over the altcoin news. Rather than reading boring articles, I think we could hit the highlights of what happened today and keep up with it on some projects because Layer GG knocks it out of the park, in my opinion there. All right, so I'm trying to find where I put the little thing out. Or I'm just running down looking for coins. So Linda asked for GFI, and let's take a look at that one. That one's getting a lot of attention now, and it's well-deserved in my personal opinion. It was mentioned on Tokenmetrics a while back. I'm pretty sure that was in Ian Bellina's first 100x videos. But when things like that come out and you're not really familiar with some of these projects and they can easily get off your radar. Especially if the coin's not been out. It's easy for it to get off your radar. So I've still got a target up here about $6.92 that I'm waiting for. We got some older stuff down here that we can get rid of. It's not important anymore. That was interesting. She broke to the upside of that, but then a little up, a little down, and that's what we get. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, something like that. I look at this with this trend line, and then I grab this one and see we broke that. Oh, big deal.
The lowest lows, that's life these days. Bro chained up, he on lockdown. Phone call 3 ways. I just pray that he find God now. It's no replay. On my way up to the top now. That's on me, ayy. Hit the highs with the lowest lows. That's life these days. Bro chained up, he on lockdown. Phone call 3 ways. I just pray that he find God now. It's no replay. On my way up to the top now. That's on me, ayy. I just saw Jizzy got a plane. Guess it's what he meant when he said nothing was the same. Lately I've been grounded, energizing off the
I'm going to zoom out just a little bit.
Days gon' change. I'm just soaking up the game. Through the mud out the rain like I remember all those same nights. Now I'm on top, no stage fright. Now I'm on go, no brake lights. Hit the pedal, hit the engine roar. No fear like a matador. Breaking trends and I'm making more. Going up, climbing ladders more. I can't be stopped. Now I do what I want. Real, no front. All the way to the top. Highs with the lowest lows.
That looks good.
That's like these days. World chained up, he on lockdown. Phone call 3 ways. I just pray that he find God now. It's no replay.
So I'm taking a fib from a local high that we have over here. I think that's one of the best ones to go with. Seems we're going to be respecting it very well here at the 786 area. And rejecting us at the 618, which it would naturally do. And it's not uncommon to see price go up to a 618 and pull back and get below, or go up to a 786 and see them pull back and get below a 618. It just means it's got to chill out for a little bit. Now, that chill out could be it coming back to a lower area, say to retest the breakout area of this trend line, following that trajectory, so, you know, and we got some fib areas to look there. That could be what we're seeing happen. Most likely it probably is. It looks like it's going to take a little time for that to play out. It doesn't have to come all the way back here, but given that we don't really have much support other than this little zone right here, right there about 371, or even that red line, that is our actual, that's what I'm seeing is actually retest at this time. We can stay above this red line, that's our fib area, 396. We can stay above here, bounce off of it. We can start looking for those higher targets, 693, but this one at 1091 is another one, and then I just took another fib, one of my favorite targets to choose for a fib, right there. 9.60, $9.66, 9.68 right there in that area as being a good target. So to me, it's got more upside. It's just finishing accumulation, likely to pull back somewhere around $4, just a little under $4. It could do that. Great place to add. That's what I would be looking to do. And then number go up, because this one's it's got the narrative and probably most likely the technology to actually do some stuff. And the big money likes this narrative and will be utilizing these narratives. So let's pay attention to these narratives, because where the big money is going, institutional investors have been chopping at the bit to get in here. They are getting in here. There will have a little tendrils will be slowly networking in and sinking into a lot of these things and certain things. Probably will not be meme coins, even though there's a market for that and a way to trade that. But if you look at the things that real money needs, think about bringing Wall Street over to blockchain, the technology and the type of projects that will be needed to do that and make happen. That's what you want to be watching for, to catch the real projects that are really going to make you the big money. So keeping some little dry powder, making sure you peel some off as this cycle goes up, pulling it off from your meme coins, pulling it off from some of these other projects. That way, when they start pumping out and become public, and they probably will not have the best tokenomics, they probably will not have the best decentralization, but those will be some to keep your eye on to make some serious killer money. And they're not out yet. We're just getting good in this market, in my personal opinion. All right, so we did GFI. Let's scroll on down. Next one I got, did we do H-bar? Let's take a look at H-bar. It's been looking good. I've had a bag of this for a long time, and I've not added to it or done anything. I've just let her go. And nice to see we're coming out of this gorgeous accumulation area. Look at this. Don't even have to draw fibs or anything. You just look at the bigger picture here on the daily, and there's our support resistance area that we're flipping right now. And based on that idea alone, hell yeah. Yeah. If you haven't been accumulating here, you want to grab a bag soon on something with this formation, whether it's this H-bar or another one doing the similar thing. You will see this stuff repeated. Just the measure move alone gives you a target to shoot for at 16.2 cents, but I hate to be the bearer of bad news. You might be disappointed if you sell everything there because she could easily shoot up higher, 21 cents, maybe up to 26 cents. That's why I like my little Fibbers. My Fibbers give me some nice little, just a little bit more trustworthy places to look for some higher ground. And I like 21.8 cents for H-bar. I like 24.2 cents for H-bar. Hell, I even like 33.3 cents for H-bar, and I'm going to leave it right there because that's enough to handle right now. By the time we make it up to the 33 cents, we will be needing a pullback. That is a pullback zone that says, baby, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Look out, pour some water on me. Rounding bottom with the ever fun to play bearish megaphone on the bottom. When you got a bearish megaphone, that's what this is, on the bottom, you've got a recipe for number go up. And if you can target those bottoms or any what they call the partial decline, which is qualifying for this partial decline right here, well, that probably people will try to scare. No, it's not a partial decline. It's a head and shoulders. It's going all the way to the downside. It ain't done it yet. I'm just saying. Good. That's a very janky looking head and shoulders, but technically it could qualify, but we don't want to rule it out. But it's just saying, screw you. Screw your head and shoulders. Running right up to this armpit, going over your head. So 16 cents we got for a measured move. If she does take a nice little sky ride here anytime shortly, I'll be looking at that target. Striker says 0 days without mentoring the upside. Let's get the likes up to the watchers, please. Oh man, I didn't get to talk about my dead fish. My dead goldfish. That was really supposed to be the center part of that skit. I got sidetracked, guys. I got off my, actually did have something kind of bang, bang, bang. Oh well. I don't even listen to myself. Why would I listen to anyone else? Says Striga. Striga's a comedian, I'm telling you. Zen on MexC is looking good. Let's take a look at Zen. So Horizon? Oh, it's about time. This one's interesting, and I've been looking at this one and playing this one for a long time. This is one that Grayscale has a trust on, and they've had it for a while, right? Why would you have a trust on this? It's a privacy type coin, but not one that I think would get, banned like all the other ones. I had a juicy buy zone, $6-7 down there. Ooh, she's already, well, she didn't nail it. That might be my fault. Maybe I need to tweak it up. But we have 618 target up here, 18.88, and here at 1629. Came out right to those areas. I have to double check myself on that. It's a little unusual. Usually I see a little bit better performance out of that. Maybe my fault. Let's, we haven't looked at this in a while. Let's take a good look at it. So overall, I like this top over here. I'm on the daily chart. Still have my bag of this. I've not added any more. Might I think about it? I was trying to get in somewhere around 8. But yeah, Zen, remember it had a double top over here. Went at $170. It came back up to 118, went down, came back up to 127, went down like, half price and all these times, and then went back to 137. So definitely plenty of opportunities to work this bag. It might be a good trader coin to look at with all this little history of ups and downs and moves like that. Right now she's in deep accumulation. Nowhere near that $137 price that we saw. No, she's 1/10 of that, even less at $12.33. 10x definitely could be happening or more. This one might have a little bit more of an application case. It's already familiar, already has a Grayscale trust may turn into an ETF, but we know that it's on institutional radar because it's there. What we're looking for is it to just break out of this accumulation zone and then start heading up to about $35, $43, $47, all these areas through here. I would mainly kind of focus on those higher targets. Might find some rejection at 35, come back. That's a little area, it could get rejected, come all the way back down to 22, $20, and play around in here, arrange in here before getting these other areas at the top. That's what I would be concerned about. That's what I'd be looking for. Gradually to stair step up to that area, because most coins will get rejected there, and then the purple back and add to your bags before she starts taking off. Then we can zoom out and start looking at some even bigger areas that will come into play here. But right here, this little area, we got fib confirmation for these little congestive areas. There will be some rejection there. Great places to look at taking profits. Wow, like 48. Appreciate that. At least somebody found some humor in it. Yeah. It was a lot funner in my head when I had it played out in my head beforehand. Maybe he'll show up again one day. I really wanted to do the goldfish funeral, but this will give me an opportunity to actually get graphics behind it. Nobody's asked me about my rectum since I've been on here. I see you guys don't give a dang about Road Dawg. And I try to bring light to where the sun don't shine. Nobody appreciates it. Remember, gifted me a membership? Thank you. Rise of the Sun, that was that was our man. That was Mr. Haven right here. Haven Pet. Retired military, I believe. Appreciate your service, Haven. I don't know if I've ever said that, but seriously, I did. Your true patriots, I believe, are in the military service. Just, I wish the people that would direct that military service, and there are good ones in there, but they get their orders from a questionable crowd, I believe. I'm scrolling through, looking at chat, and looking for anything that I might have missed here. Did we do? I can't remember. I meant to do Zeus. I feel like I haven't done Zeus. Can you spell Zeus? I feel like I skipped right over that. I guess I dragged. I will catch up. I will. Zeus. Hey, we're supposed to do it after the news. See, so it wasn't intentional. My bad. Well, we'll spend some extra time on Zeus. All right, so let's take a bigger look at Zeus. So Zeus Network, $922 million market cap. So she's definitely in the mid caps area there. Starting to gain some ground. Hit that 1 billion. Be a large cap. Already, you're on Solana, and let's find out about this. I don't have this. I thought this is a relatively new coin with such a high market cap. Yeah, for real. So big money. Oh, that's fully that's fully diluted valuation. Okay, we have no market cap here. Okay, total supply is 1 billion. That's what to say. That does not sound right. Okay, so I don't have anything there. We've read about it on the news. We know it's got something. There's a Moonwell. Let's come over here and see what we got. Zeus Network. All right, here we go. Market cap's 154 million. Okay, that's much better. So we are still in smallish territory. Small market cap. Smallish, working our way toward mid-term or medium, right? There are 1 billion Zeus tokens total supply, 1 Zeus maximum supply. Fully diluted market cap is 925 million. Okay. Self-reported circulating supply is 167.5 million. So 17% of it out there. It's available on KuCoin, MexC, BingX, Orca, Onus, apparently on Solana decentralized exchanges too. Rises by 37%. And I'm just trying to find out about it. Zeus Network serves as a cross-chain communication layer implement on SVM. The first mission of Zeus Network is to introduce Bitcoin liquidity to Solana through the first DApp Apollo. SVM, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking about something. I got excited there for something else. Okay, let's take a look at the website. Bitcoin to Solana made seamless cross-chain communication layer built on Solana virtual machine. That's what that is, SVM. How Zeus works. Okay. Signatures are signed and aggregated on Zeus layer. Broadcast signed transactions to blockchain. Secure the cross-chain communication by fraud proofs. Interesting. You guys can do your deep dives. Jump into the white papers. Tokenomics, not bad. Interesting project. It's good to bring Bitcoin to every chain, in my personal opinion. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so pull back. She already dipped down to the 618. It looks like she may candlestick it. Now it may double bottom there, meaning that 89 cents would be a nice place to take a serious nibble. And then you got 81 cents if we decide to go a little lower, which we could, man, because we can retest these areas. This was the accumulation zone here for it, basically. Don't know what happened there. You fat thumbed it. I will fat thumb a lot of things. A fat thumb Peppy. We go all the way to the very low, it nails it. Boom, shakalaka. Meaning, should I? Yeah, I probably should mark this one down here at 87 for our true 618 from the very swing low to the very swing high. Giving us enough 87 with a 100 moving average. Actually, I would swing toward that. Seeing how well that this one gives us confluence means, well, this is probably the one that we need to be looking at. And that was from the very, very bottom. I was pulling from here. And you can do that, and it gives you good information. It does line up here for this particular move, and maybe it is true. Maybe we just bounce at 89. Do look at that idea. But when we take the whole count in the situation, I'm looking at how well these things line up, and it does line up okay here. But this is freaking beautiful, beautiful. So makes me think there's a good chance this might actually hit 87 cents. From there, though, we'd be looking at this little target about $1.39, $1.40. So I like that. So I would be looking for a move like that, a possible setup like that to come into play. And that'd be about a 60% return on that move. And Zeus could be doing a lot more than just that. We're just getting started. We could be looking at a bigger wave structure, which means a lot more up, like, you know, $3-4 up. Okay, I can't help it. I gotta get freaky with it. How high up? Let's find out. If this scenario comes true, $2.21. Yeah, $2.72. 254. 203. 203 looks good too. 203, 221 look definitely on the radar with 169. Why are you giving it all away? Just giving it all away for free? You're not charging for this, Road Dawg? Road Dawg never charges. Well, how do you make money? I do this. I do freaking this. This is how I make money. Although I do appreciate any help I get with YouTube because it's draining me. So I do appreciate your super chats. It helps because there are monthly fees I have to pay for all the software, all the little dancer peoples and all this little stuff, the music and everything. It is a drain. So I do appreciate that. And that's why I have affiliates to help me off balance that. But how I make money is doing what I do. I don't need to have a trading group. I could probably make a buttload a lot quicker. But hell, why don't I show you what I really do instead of just making it up or hiding the fact of where real money comes from. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I'm so hungry today. You need some tacos. Tacos. I'm still looking for a dancing taco. Could you chart ICP? I sure can. Angel's guest list. Appreciate that. I like ICP, man. I wish I bought more ICP. I thought I did. I ended up buying Cadena. I don't know how I got those two mixed up. I know they're not the same, but I ended up, the bag I thought I had in ICP was the bag of Cadena, and clearly you can see there's a difference between how the two have played out so far. ICP looks really cool. She was done so dirty, so dirty, so dirty. The only reason you would do somebody that dirty is if they were truly a competitor and you didn't want them to screw up what you were doing. So I don't know. I mean, that's one take on it. I want to see what they can do. If you could actually turn blockchain into an even better technology, I'm still looking over here. Oh, wow. I'm looking for 26. But I can make an argument. Full flag or not? Maybe up to 28, maybe. It gives us a little flexibility there. But yeah, definitely a measure move up to $26. Just having to wait. It looks like we might possibly have a breakout here. I'm not really seeing. There's some volume there. Okay. Let's hope she sticks. I like to see a little volume there just to help me think that, yeah, we're going to stick this time. We're not going to fall through. So I'll look at the moving averages. I'm on a weird time frame. I'm on the 36-minute, but it's spelling out what we need to see right now, which is a bounce off of this trend line area here and off of the 200 moving average for this particular time frame. Bullish cross of the 100 over that. So that's giving me something that we should get a bounce here, meaning this should be a successful retest, meaning that we'll get past some of these areas, meaning that, yeah, we're going to see $26, $28 at some point. And we're at the point where we're going to start working our way up there. Got to get past previous highs, of course, $20, $21. Make it past all these little guys. That's the little gauntlet we're going to have to run through and force our way through there. But nice little shapes here. Could turn into a nice possible inverted head and shoulders if you want to read it that way. We've already read this. This is all we need to know for right now, for real. Zoom out a little bit here on the 4 hour. And ooh, did we forget to look at this? What is this? Makeshift trend line. Let's go to a bigger time frame. That was from the daily, right? Okay. Okay, we've been following her. Oh no, makeshift. It really is a makeshift timeline because it goes underneath. What is she? But we were following an angle, I believe. Which there's another angle. Why don't we follow this angle? Why don't we just get rid of that? Boom! That angle seems to have a little dangle. I like this little angle right here. These angles are important. So right here we got this one. Put it to the top of it. That's where the retest came in. Put it to the top of that. Put it to the here. It's on the underside. I just pay attention to things like that. Just looking for a possible angle to throw up here for a trend line. They're a little different that way than some people. Some people would actually use this. Since that angle is holding is effective at all these other levels, we'll put it where it's finding support and see we can see if there's a support resistance flip. Maybe we're looking for anything that will give us some confluence that maybe we'll get a bounce off this 21 daily moving average. And I think we just found something here. We'll track this for a little while. You might even get ballsy and say, well, maybe we can take a measured move from it and see what it does. Okay, I'll play your game. Kind of takes us up to areas we got measured moves from anyway, so see what it does. ICP. I think, man, she's just on the bigger picture. When you're looking at ICP, we're leaving accumulation. Same story on most of the altcoins we get out there, man. This is the time when you want to have your bags act. It's not really the time to think about selling. It might be the time to think about taking your collateral out. You're in profit 1 to 2x or something, pulling your collateral out. Not the time to think about an exit strategy on this game. This is the bags that you pack here are going to make you the most money if you got a good solid project. I'm not talking about all your meme coins, even though they could. Some of them could. If you got some of the first starter meme coins, like you've got Toshi, a bag of Shiba you've been holding for, you know, some of those whiff, maybe see why they will do. They may actually make, you know, be worth holding on to, and if you moon bag them, and I've got some moon bags of some of those, see what they do. But your solid projects, man, the ones you believe in and might actually do some stuff, and definitely any of them that got a hype behind them. Accumulation, this is the best time to have your bags packed. They're all through here, and we're still, the train is not fully yet leaving the station, but you want to be on board it. And then it's to the upside. I would have to caution you between selling out of your whole positions, your HODL bags, too early. I would not do it. I've got my strategy I've talked about before, and I don't need that. I'll need to go over it again, but I've got my strategy to peel it out on the way up, and one's based on time, and then, you know, my trading accounts, I can just base them on how I trade. Jackson says Render, another excellent project to be in. I'm not saying, but maybe. I think it did. Clearly she went freaking parabolic. And I'll just continue that on up to here to $15. Well, let's take a look at the charts. So we had this megaphone pattern that we see, like bottoms with megaphones that start forming, because that megaphone can start extending and extending until it finally gets a blow off pump to the upside. Love them. Love them. Always, but I find it at this point in the game when we're coming out of accumulation and you see a bearish megaphone pattern, you need to be buying the bottoms of that suckers. I mean, she's hit off our target. What can we do? You gotta start all over. Oh, in case I ever want to go back and take a picture like the egomaniacs too. Nailed it. If you'd been in our trading group, you would be up 16,000%. Would I really? Would I really? All I gotta do is just join and I'm immediately up. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. You're doing so good. You're making so much progress. When I was a kid, I was a phenom. When I was a kid, I was a beast. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Looks like it even went over our 618. I know. Excellent target. Means we could be looking at the 2. And even the 2, 6.8. Back to back shit, so just looking for the ring. I wake up, I brush my teeth. I wake up, I bought 2, 3. I wake up like, ooh, that's me. Brand new car, like, ooh, that's clean. Tracksuit pants, don't wear no jeans. I'm athletic, count up 100 like prosthetics. Talking about a bag, you got bad credit. New MX, we don't use debit. Calling, brand new disc, keep calling. Tell them bring them through, need all them. For a whole kid, still ballin'. I just get up and I zoom. I don't need proof on the proof. I be way up at the moon. I
one looking down on you. Hey nigga, I'm proud of you. Stack money a mile or two. I might go forever, go for eons. Front like you don't be on. Pull up in the Tesla, Elon. When I was a kid, I was a phenom. When I was a kid, I was a beast. I pull up, then I be gone. See ya. See ya. See ya. Be gone. See ya. See ya. See ya. Be gone. I'm on a run and you better know. I'm in a know and you better know.
Like 740 might be coming into play as we retest this trend line that we've broken up to the upside. It's very common to have that retest. Somewhere in, if you want to be specifically about it, you can go to thepatternSide.com, free site by Thomas Bukowski. Has all the statistics on that. That's what I base my whole stuff on, is Thomas Bukowski. That is the basis of everything that I do. With other tricks and tricks thrown in, but always going back to his basics that I learned there. Cause it's solid, it's documented, I can prove it. It's not seen it happen many times. I kind of like concrete data. I don't know, I'm just kind of that kind of guy. If you can show me it's true, if you can show me the math behind it, I will believe you. And Thomas Bukowski can show you the math behind all of that. So we're finding a nice bounce here off the 200 moving average on the render on the 6 hour, which is a weird time frame. On the 4 hour, oh man, she looks so bad on the 4 hour, but so good on the 6. Isn't that crazy? On the 6 is saying, baby, I'm ready to rock. 4 hours saying, oh my God, I'm so bearish right now, but I'm trying to be bullish. I bet that's got a lot of people really confused, man. I bet that's got a lot of people freaked out. Oh my gosh. How crazy is that? We're bullish as all get out on the 6 hour. 6 hours ready to rock and roll. 4 hours ready to tumble it down to the downside. What the hell? So I told you this TA crap don't work. No, that's cool. She can face some resistance there, but still, it's not bad. Go to the daily, baby. Go to the daily. Remember, remember what I said. Bigger time frame says we could be getting a pullback down here. So it could be coming. We're in the middle of this big Ichimoku cloud, which means it could still get spit out to the downside of it. So I would be looking at this trend line. If it holds, man, that would be awesome, really. Is there a chance that it could hold? Is there anything here that could tell us it could hold? Well, let's take a look. It kind of matches with this over here. It looks like we are in a channel with some resistance over here and some resistance right there where price is at this very moment in time. Oh my God. Trend lines tell you so much, for real. For real, for real. And a lot of people just, I don't know. I mean, whatever technique that you use, it has to speak to you. And trend lines don't speak to everybody. So trend line's telling me here, and I could even tighten it up here to the top of here, that we're in a good area to get rejected here. So bullish and bearish, basically. So what's the verdict, Road Dawg? Is it going up or is it going down? She's wanting to go up, but she's got a really good chance to get rejected and come on back down. If she comes back down, great place to buy. However, I will give you this. If we break above this trend line, if she does pull this crap off, I would look for a serious retest. I think one would definitely be coming. If she actually pulls this off and starts closing some candles, like on the 1 hour above here, she may be getting ready to take off. That would be leaning more for what I'm seeing here on the 6 hour. That could happen. 6 hour looks pretty good to me. 4 hour looks like she's getting ready to just tank. So it's pretty much all on how it reacts on the smaller time frames to this trend line. But ultimately, I'm seeing $20 out of render for a nice bigger target. It's a little too early for me to, unless we do the reverse, the inverse. I'm not set up to do it. Oh, you could. Tap the reverse button. Man, you make me do stuff I don't normally do. But all right. See how we got some confluence here with our targets? Isn't that interesting? But if you wanted a higher target, I was trying to get to this one right here. And if these ticks and tricks are blowing your mind, hang out with me on the membership streams that we're going to be doing. And there are free memberships. We're blessed with members here that are giving them out. And ask questions. I'll teach you everything I know. I would do it on the live streams, but I think people get bored with it. I would do it right here, but I think I see people click in and click out, and I don't like what he's talking about. No. So just for the people that are serious about wanting to learn it, let's talk about it with a bunch of people who are serious about learning it. Let's do it. Let's give you all the tools for your toolbox so that you can not only apply them as this bull market is going up and make some money, but you can also learn how to apply them when it's coming down on the downside. And you can just learn how to do this up and down and sideways and backwards and forth and just grow your wealth. We're not trying to jump out there and do it quickly. You can't. But if you do it slowly through this market, you're not going to have to work again. You're not. Might even see you on YouTube. We might be competing. You'd be giving out your 2A and I'd be giving out TA at the same time. We could have a little war. It'd be fun. Come on, let's do it. Hell, I'm trying to get all YouTubers. Trying to talk Crispy Chicken into doing it. Chris, I'll take you. Do it, baby. Come on. We need more people out here. Need more real people out here.
It's just me and the fam. Yeah. It's just me and the fam.
My pleasure, man. Slinda says Orca. Let's take a look at Orca. Orca's been a disappointment to me. I remember having a target at $8. It never got freaking, well, maybe it did. I think I expected it to go back up there and it never did. I don't know. I got disappointed. She broke this major trend line and I've just been crying ever since. You didn't come back and meet my measure move. I just been so sad. So, how did I get you? All right, so let's clear this guy out. Is this the best I've got? This is Coinbase. Of course, this. Let's go somewhere else. No? Oh, that doesn't help. I can't find a good chart yet. Let's find a good chart. Really, I would have figured KuCoin would have had you. We'll come over here to, I don't have the volume, that's the only thing. We'll use the TradingView calculated chart because that gives us what we need to see here. That helps us make more accurate, more informed decisions. Lots interesting. I'm fibbing her out right now. Let's ride with this one. Nice, that one is working perfectly. That one's doing it for us. That one's got confluence up here, so I'm not changing that. I'll do this though. And you were fib 618. All right, so I'm on the daily. And we're flirting with this support resistance flip area, or the fib area, really, which I call accumulation taken from a local high to low. And basically what this means is this is one of the many accumulation zones depending on how you chart this out. I mean, you can scale it down just to nail the most beautiful entries if you want to do it that way. But overall, it's saying we're still in the accumulation area. We're trying to break out of it. And if we can get a bounce off of here, man, we could bounce to the upside. However, if we start sticking below it too much, we may flirt with some lower areas. So what I got to do now is pull a fib from there to there and see where that area may be if we lose the area we're at now, which could be retesting, and I know it would suck, but it would not be the end all be all. 261, and that would, you have to look at that as an opportunity for something like this, because we're making a downward channel, which could in turn be, you know, a bull flag. Could play it that way. Either way, when it comes, there's the Fibonacci strategies is going to work out well. We got a target. I marked it. $15 is the target I'm looking for. One of the main targets. And then for this local area here, so we get a bounce off of that. I think it's really close to my little cheat target, but we'll keep it with the actual measure move here. Bouncing off that fib area. Signing her up just a little bit. So if we come down to the 786, I will confirm this right now. I'm just going to put this guy up there. But then it should come up to our 1.272, which I just marked out, if it comes back down here. Using a little fibby magic. Another target that we might want to look at is the 1.13, which is at $9.79 to the upside. So those will make some good targets, in my personal opinion. I'm going to mark them red. And that's really, but it's I keep wanting to say it's a shorter term target, even though I'm about fed up with this coin. Because it can go higher. It just hasn't, she just hasn't had her run yet. But we need to look at some signs about it coming down to these lower areas though, because that could be happening. I don't want to get too bullish. This is after we find a breakout. And personally, I mean, I don't know if I moonbag this one, I might hang on to the small bag that I've got, but I'm still making my mind up on Orca. She is under the daily 200 moving average, and by all counts, by our general rules, we're bearish on the daily. That's not great. So for the shorter term, unfortunately, if she does not bounce off this freaking area she's at right now, let's just draw the line. Maybe that'll stop you. Do not pass this point, please. Do not go. Do not pass go. If you do, I'm looking for this target. I am looking for $2.70 and possibly $2.40. Let's hope that doesn't happen. That would coincide with these areas over here too. And if we lose that, it's down to the bottom of this trend line, which is down here. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. It's a good sign what we're seeing here. Let's hope that this holds. Again, this would be at 340. We got price action wise, it's got a good chance to do it. Indicators are saying, hey man, I'm ready to dump you. I don't know what's going on with Orca though. But it's got an excellent chance to actually get a breakout here and then make a double bottom. That's what we want to see. And then it comes up here, and then we got our measure move, takes us up somewhere around 820 something. So that's what I'm seeing on Orca. I would like to see this one perform a lot better. Let's take a look at the indicators, just kind of little bullish divergence there on that time frame. That's good. We want that. Is there anything here on the daily? Give us some clues. This is when indicators kind of help you out, and so far, daily's bearish. 3 days rounding some there, but still bearish. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Stochastics have not made it down here where they can reverse, so it's pointing. It's really looking like this is not going to hold, and that we might see these areas here. So, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's getting me too with what I got in it. It's been a disappointment. We really want to see a bounce here. Indicators are not saying they're supportive of it right now, though. That can change over time if it can hold here. You know, the indicators can reset, but they're saying, man, I'm ready to dump this little sucker. That's what they're saying. They're pretty adamant about it. I'm not liking their tone of voice, and I'm not liking the way they're looking at me either. So I'm going to leave them alone and go to another chart right now, because they're getting very negative. It's time to gotta turn up the vibrations. That's better. Oh, the world's brighter now. Oh my gosh, the world's brighter because Haven just gifted 5 memberships. Grimmer, GT, Jessica, the brothers T. Hey, welcome to the show, man. Zigzag, welcome to the show, man. GT, welcome. Well, cool. Well, Haven just treated you guys to the membership stream I plan on doing this week, and hopefully every week. And if you don't know how to learn this market, that would be excellent for you. If you know and just want to hang out and contribute, or just I don't know, maybe we can take it in a direction where I might know something you don't know and we can share it. I don't know. Live streams for the members to give back. Yes, I love it. I've been waiting for this for 2 years. Oh God, I've been waiting for this for 2 years. Yes, let's do it. Awesome. What else are we looking at? It is getting to be 12 o'clock. I'm about ready to turn into a pumpkin, so I don't have many more. Velar, I almost missed that one, Dave P. Let's take a look. Dave P brought us a Book of Meow, which made a juicy come up. I think she's got to pull back. Yeah, but if you took your profits, oh my gosh, did you make it come up? What was it? It's that short-term memory stuff. They told me back in high school, you're going to have problems with short-term memory. You better stay away from that hopium. Velar. There's some hopium right there. 12-hour chart says, "Bud, I'm ready to rock your world." So she's calling a new, apparently, or at least new on Bybit. Probably new. I know nothing about this. Let's check it out. Velar. 35 cents. 20 minutes. Dave. Just bring us another $20 million market cap. Thank you, Dave. Dave is about to get a Gem Finder award, I believe. Let's take a look and see if this might be a gem. It might have a double top here. It's a new coin, though. They would do that. But what we got? What are we looking at? We're on Stacks? You're on Stacks. I'm not familiar with this one. Oh, wow. Hey, you're impressing me with the Stacks coin. I'm just saying. What we got here? Velo tokens be traded. Yeah, I know that. Oh, yeah, we're on CoinGecko. They don't ever tell me crap. Weird, it does on the app on my phone, but on the website is a DeFi liquidity protocol on Bitcoin. Swap with minimum fees, earn rewards with the most secure blockchain. Unlocking Bitcoin's true potential. DeFi is coming to Bitcoin. Upcoming SBTC launched by Stacks on Bitcoin will unlock at least 500 billion potential liquid value of Bitcoin into financial protocols. Velar Liquidity Protocol is your gateway to launch and trade tokens on Bitcoin blockchain and earn rewards by providing liquidity to the pools. Okay, so we sound a little bit like Alex. So we got a little competition to Alex, maybe? Let's launch the app. What you got over here, man? I like stacks. I've got stacks. I don't have any stacks to trade because I got it all earning me some Bitcoin. Welsh Corgi. So we got some of the same things, some other ones. Kangaroo, I haven't even heard of that. So we got a new little place over here. Nice. Pools? What kind of earnings we got? That would be cool. What kind of farm earnings we got? APY, what are we looking at? Should be pretty good for a new one, right? Oh my gosh, 900. All right, so if you're in DeFi and you get a new protocol out like this, the APYs are insane for the first little bit. If you have the opportunity and the balls, make sure it's not a fly-by-night thing. This one looks like it could be a solid thing, but I did this with Osmosis. I got in on when the pools were 4,000% APY. Insane what you can make in a few weeks. I mean, it's not life-changing, but it will be as this. What you earn here and collect, you build your bag so big, and then when it gets to be worth something, you're looking back and saying, hell yeah, so glad I did that. Not financial advice. I'm just saying something I've done. New exchange, you have that opportunity. If I don't have stacks to do this. It's all tied up, baby. If I had free stacks, I would be jumping on this like white on rice. 700%. This will go down every day. And in a couple weeks, about 3 weeks, you'll look back and it'll be at the normal, or probably still kind of high, like 100% or something, which is good. But there are opportunities when some of these things first come out. If it's a solid thing. This is the coin against stacks. That looks solid. And the coin against dollar. That's pretty safe. If we're doing meme coin against crazy stuff like that, no, but this one looks like a good opportunity. Dave P, man, I'm impressed, dude. Really am. So here we are, and it's 34 cents, kind of like when Osmosis was, and then it went up to like $10, $11 on chain anyway. You can have an opportunity like that here on Bitcoin ecosystem. Yeah, I like this. We're adding this. I want to clear out this playlist, but I want to add a new one. This one's going on our late night picks. I want to keep an eye on this one. So basically TA wise, let's straighten up that channel. I'm picky. Those angles matter, people. That's why I'm picky. And I see some, and everybody does it different, but I think if you're not being picky, you're being sloppy and just throwing things out there, well, you're missing some good information. These charts are information. They're telling us something. And just trend lines alone tell you everything. It tells you that we're in a channel. This trend line here tells you that we're possibly got a support resistance flip, meaning we can bounce off of this, that this might actually play out as pattern wise as a flag or a cup and handle by some people, and get us up here to the top of the channel about 45 cents. And that's not relying on indicators, moving averages. That's just the price action trend lines. Bare bones right there. We start bringing if we start bringing indicators into it, like moving averages, 9 is about, they're beautiful. It's below the 9, probably will bounce off the 21, which is on this trend line. So all these little things tell me, I mean, I did all this stuff. It looks a mess, looks confusing, but all this kind of stuff just kind of tells me, oh man, look, this little particular pattern might actually play out this time. I don't even think I need to fib it. When we get past this area, we draw the line. When price finally gets past this line, it is going to go freaking crazy, and you can take a measured move here to get an idea without even bringing out fibs or anything like that. And you'll see that it will have a fib for it more than likely. If it doesn't, then I would second guess. Or at least take another closer look, make sure you didn't miss anything. 63 cents from here, so doubling up could be coming up. So I got a target at 63. We got a little target here at 45. And it may, you know, we may be bouncing around this channel for a little while. I don't know. But if we get up here, I would look for it maybe come back and bounce off of 40 cents and retest this trend line that we should flip. It's kind of what I would expect. If I had to, it rarely ever plays out like I draw it, but maybe similar, but it would never follow what I do. Or it may do something totally freaking badass different, but something, you know, before we start moving up and then take a stronger move to the upside. Maybe. We'll check back. I like this one. I like this one. How many coins we got? What was the tokenomics on it? 1 billion. Okay, cool. $20 million market cap. You're available where? Where are you available? You're on Gate.io. Oh crap, I couldn't even buy you. I don't think if I could. Gate.io, Blacksea, Bybit, XT, and probably over on Stacks, I would assume. With that, that's how I would be able to get it through Stacks. SPI 1 Wi-Fi. Interesting. I appreciate that because I was not up to date on this. That is what's so cool about a trading community or a little YouTube community. Sharing information. I bring stuff to the table. You guys bring stuff to the table, and we get like a think tank is what it ends up being. What Henry Ford used to monopolize the car industry. He had a think tank. Surrounded himself with people that like ideas, and so we end up in these free communities that have getting more knowledgeable people that hang around, and the value of it grows. We start becoming a more tight-knit community, sharing knowledge, helping each other out. Not money-wise. Well, nobody in there begging for money. No, don't fall for that. Don't give money to anybody. I don't care. Number one rule, don't do it. Somebody in the trade, it went sour. I need help. No enabling. No. You gotta do this yourself. But the knowledge is free, and the knowledge makes the money. Well, the knowledge combined with the trade management and emotional management and a few other things, but price impact is keeping me from trading tonight. Oh, I even changed this picture. You got a big bull in there now. Good way to go. Haven, my man, sounds like you're doing things right. I don't know if you heard me last night when I was talking about it. I did have a message for you on last night's stream. Hopefully you heard that one. All right, guys. It is 12:11. I think we went through everything. I think I got all the requests that we had there, everything that I saw. If I missed anything, my apologies. I'm definitely let me know in the comments, and I will put it on the list for tomorrow night. Things are looking nice. I always like to end with taking one more look at Bitcoin and just the market in general. Tomorrow is Tuesday. We had a nice day today with Bitcoin. Actually, I don't think we actually did Bitcoin. I think we did it as Grifter, and I don't think I actually did it. Let's spell out Bitcoin. I'm still looking for Bitcoin to move its way up to 78,000. The reason is because I've got a trend line over here when I zoom out. That's just how I do TA. I do trend lines. I've got this one here. That's an angle. We're in a channel. We're likely to find some resistance at 78,000 is how I'm looking at it. There is a little wiggle room. We can adjust that. There's some other measure moves we got. May take us up as high as 84,000. I don't know. One step at a time is how we have to play this game. But I'm not worried about dropping to 3,000, 30,000 or anything like that at the moment. Hell no. Everything on these bigger time frames. Let's take a moment and look at this before all the other FUD comes this weekend when we're going to drop to 30,000 again. Oh God, it's over. Weekly time frame. 50 moving average crossed the 200. It happened back in January, but we still feeling the impacts. That was the golden cross on the bigger time frame. The bigger time frames are where this stuff is truly important. This is where you see it really affect the markets, right? We got our bullish cross, and she ain't crossing bearish for any time soon at all. If you look at our MACD, a very important one to follow here. She's been getting tired, showing some signs of tiredness, but she's still tricking on, man. She's not ready to roll over, do a duck lip, cross over, do anything. We're strong. with a little bit of jankiness. This can easily flip right back up though. Everything on the weekly is looking awesome. RSI, however, is just kind of up there, man, because when we start getting above 70% RSI, we're in oversold territory, so we're hot. The beautiful thing about RSI is that she can stay hot for a long time and keep pumping that price up. It's only when she starts coming down and starts breaking some trends herself that we got to be worried. So we're watching this, right? Well, this is us right now, RSI, holding a trend line here, not breaking it. We're watching it. We'll watch that closely to know when we need to think about changing things up a little bit. As far as market cipher goes, we are in the green and it keeps increasing on the weekly. Stochastics pointing toward the upside. They bounced on the weekly, going to the upside. We are in bullish. We are in full bull run. We are exactly where I thought that we were going to be back here when we were comparing this with that. And it is looking beautifully a lot like this. I hope it continues. I hope it is very similar. I don't expect the same exact thing to play out. But man, that's impressive. We take a fractal. We've done that before on one chart. Pretty cool. So, Bitcoin, I think she's looking a-okay, but they will play us for fools during this week, and tomorrow they may try to dump us. I wouldn't put it past them. We had a nice little day today. They may try to dump us tomorrow. Got to keep an eye over here on Total 3 on our indices, because that's what helps us out navigate this market. Bitcoin dominance getting a little bit of retrace. That helps our altcoins out. Tether dominance right here above my head. Staying steady at the moment. She's at a place where she can bounce, but she hasn't figured out what she's going to do yet. It's pretty much these two guys over here. This one, I'm having to do an internal trend line on. But Total 3 over here, that's what we're looking at. I expect to see a little up and down. It may happen tomorrow. Maybe a little bit of a drop in the altcoins. They may start falling back a little bit to retest this area right here. So be prepared for that over the next few hours tomorrow. But then it can turn around, and I expect prices to kind of work their way back up here to this trend line, about $770 billion in this market. And at that point, we need to take a close look at what's going on, because that might be when we start seeing things sell off in altcoins. So I would recommend that as we start seeing about another $40 billion come into the market this week, this will probably happen closer to the weekend. It might be wanting to peel off some profits. That's what I want to do, is peeling off some of my collateral, getting it back, building that little dry powder so that I can take advantage. Because if we do get rejected here, we could make a lower low with altcoins, meaning they might see a little bit more of a pullback. I got to put that out there. That's not this week, though. It's probably 2 weeks away that we're looking at. Throw it on the radar early. Give my Road Dogs a head up for what they might be looking for, so that you can maximize your potential in this upcoming market, man. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you guys tomorrow night.
See
Thank you, fellas, for all your supports and your prayers while Road Dawg was having his light bulb rectally removed. And I'm glad to see that he finally came back and felt better on the streams. It just popped out like a big old turd, what he said. Hey, look, I got my hair transplants. Look, they gave me, they're doing good. Look, I told you it's going to get them. My Tangem wallet. Too bad that sucker didn't have one.
Come on, come here, boy.